Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will continue with the files module. Okay, so next we will see lineinfile module. So let's use the same existing playbook and we can add additional modules into that. So let me edit the files module. Okay, let's give a name, add a line of text to a file. Okay, and the module name will be lineinfile and path. Let's give this path to the index.html file /root and index.html /root index.html, and the line that we want to add, you are watching Ansible automation course and state present. Okay, so if I cat the index.html, you see only one line, welcome to a computer guru channel, and now I'm going to add this line into that file. So let me save and run it. So before that, I'm just going to add one thing here. Gather facts, no. So that it will skip gathering facts. Okay, let me execute the playbook. Okay, so playbook is completed. Now let me go to server A and cat index.html file, and you can see that there is a line, you are watching Ansible automation course, which is added to this file by running that lineinfile module. Okay, so here we added a single line of text to the existing file, but let's say if I want to add multiple line to this text file, then how you will do it? So for that, we can use the blockinfile module. So let me use the same playbook. Okay, here I'm going to give the name, add additional lines to a file. Okay, we'll be using blockinfile module, and the path will be same /root index.html and block is the pipe symbol, and here you can add the text that you want to add. This is Ansible hands-on lab. This line is added by blockinfile module. Okay, and state present. So now I'm saving this, and here there is only 2 lines, and let me execute the playbook. Okay, so now let me go to server A and cat the index.html. So here we can see that the line that we have specified in the playbook has been added here. And you also notice that there is an additional line which you can see begin Ansible managed block and end Ansible managed block. So when using the blockinfile module, the commented block markers are inserted at the beginning and end of the block to ensure it is item potency. Okay, so next we'll see how we can remove a file from the managed host. So for that, we will be using the file module itself. Okay, let me use the existing playbook. And here, let me put the name. Make sure a file does not exist on managed host using the file module. And this time I'm going to, let me put ls. There is an Ansible file. Maybe let me copy this index in a different name. Okay, now we have 2 files, index.html, index.html-old. So I'm going to remove the index.html-old. Okay, using the file module, and you need to specify the destination, file name, and state absent. So this will be the basic example, to remove a file from the managed host using the file module. Here we can specify the state absent to remove the file. Let me save it and run the playbook. Okay, so the playbook has completed. Now let me go to server A, and here let me put ls. And here you don't see the index.html-old because that has been removed by this playbook using the absent state parameter. Okay, so next we'll see retrieving the status of a file on managed host. So here we will be using the stat module to retrieve the facts, and this will be similar to the Linux stat command. Okay, let me use the same playbook, and here add a new task, verify the checksum of a file. Okay, let's use the stat module, and path we can use same like index.html file and checksum algorithm, md5, and we will register the result. Okay, and we'll use the debug module. message. The checksum of the file is something we can use result.stat.checksum. Okay, let me save this and run the playbook. Okay, so looks like we are getting some error. Actually, the state module that should return a hash dictionary of values containing some MD5 checksum. So let me try in some different way. Okay, let me remove this line and let me use where and results. Okay, now let me run the playbook again. Okay, so this time it ran successfully, but you see it says false. That means the file doesn't exist, which is not true. Okay, so let me go to the playbook. Okay, so here the path, we should give the correct path. Now let me save and run the playbook. Okay, now we can see that we get some result. So here you can look for exist, that should be true statement. Here you can see the file exist. Okay, you can see more details about that file here. Okay, so next we'll see synchronizing files between the control node and managed host. So let me use the same playbook. And here we will be using the synchronize module to synchronize the files between these two nodes. But basically the synchronize module is a wrapper of, the wrapper around the rsync tool, which simplifies the common file management task in the playbook. So basically the rsync tool must be installed on both the control and managed host. Okay, so by default, when we run this synchronize module, it will run the synchronize from the control node to the managed host, which is the remote host. Can give any name, for example, synchronize local file to remote files. Synchronize. Okay, and you can give the source and destination. Okay, so destination I'm going to use /root and source I'm going to use the host underscore vars. Let me check what is there. Server C. Okay, let me save. And so before that, I need to make sure rsync is installed. Okay, on the managed node it is there, which is the remote host. Okay, and here also it is there. This is the local host. Now let me run the playbook. Okay, so we are getting some error like no such file or directory due to some folders not created. So let me try some simple files. Instead of this one, let's try index.html itself. Okay, and let me go to the server A and remove the index.html. Okay, and now let me run the playbook. Okay, now this task ran successfully. As you can see, it is changed. Now let me go to server A and check if the file got copied. We can see it is copied. Okay, welcome to a computer guru channel. Okay, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you.